I'm here at Serene State Park. That RV over there to the left is in spot number 1. This is number 2, right over there. I'm standing in spot number 3, as you can see. Over there straight ahead, that's spot number 4 where the red van is. Then spot number 5 is where the other RV is. As I walk through here, you see spot number 6 where the other RV is over there, and then the last RV to the right where the trash can is hiding over there. That's spot number 4, 5, 6. Right across this one is spot number 12. They say the 12 is a little bit higher than 5 and 4 and 3. So when there's heavy rains, they say that the water comes from that direction over there towards this direction over here. Of course, we haven't had any bad weather at all. No rain whatsoever. So we haven't had any issues with rain draining down to this area, which becomes pretty swampy and muddy. But we just, you know, when we booked, we looked at the weather, and apparently the weather's been very, very good to us. Here's spot number 13. And spot number 13 would be the closest to the boardwalk that takes you over to the beach, which you can see over there at the end. So that's pretty nice. And of course you can see the sea. You can see the sea way back there. That would be the sea. Very nice. You see the park office straight ahead. That would be what's over there. It's the park office. And right over here you have a nice little walkway, and there is water under that tall grass, especially when it rains. There's a little lagoon that feeds into the water that's over there on the left up ahead. That all comes from this area right here. It's pretty nice. You can hear my flip-flops. That's hilarious. And of course you do have a restroom. I will walk up to the restroom so that you can see what the restroom looks like. There's a restroom right here. There's a men's restroom, women's restroom. And of course they always have all these signage that really gives you an idea of what to be considerate of as you're swimming. So you can pause and read it if you'd like. And here's a women's restroom and a men's restroom. There's a men's restroom. Nobody's in there. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the restroom that is here at Serene State Park. This is a composting toilet, so you will not get any. You won't get a flush or anything like that. Everything just kind of falls down and composts on there. It's decent. No airflow in there. So if it's hot, you'll probably want to make it quick. But it's pretty nice. As you can see, nature is just gorgeous. And there's that little lake area right there. You could throw your chicken over there for crabs. So that way you can crab. It's nice. I think you'll really enjoy it when you're out here. It's a really nice area. And of course, as I go here, pan to the right, you'll notice the entrance is right over there. That's the entrance right over there. So there is what I love about this is that you don't have to get off. And a lot of the Texas state parks, you have to get off and, you know, open a combination lock or something like that. Here, when you get to that little booth that's over there, there's a little keypad, and at night, every week they change the code. They'll give you the code when you come in, and you just punch in the code. That opens the gate. And the right side, as you can see, is closed right now. That means there is an attendant there, but the right side will open with the weight of your car. So that's the way that works. Nice little area here. I'm not going to show you a beach, because once you've seen one, you see them all. And of course, all the beaches in South Texas, be that, you know, Galveston, all that area, Freeport, all those beaches are pretty much similar in that They're a little dark. They're kind of cloudy because of the mud. They're even more so as you get closer to Louisiana. So here we're very close to Louisiana and Serene State Park if you look at the map. So you're going to get very, very muddy waters, but a lot of crabs, a lot of shrimp. It's good for food, for foodies that would like to catch their food. That's what this is for. Looks like our neighbors over here left some wood, which is pretty neat, and some shells. You could do some awesome shelling. Let me show you. I'll walk right up to the campsite there, so you can see the shells that these folks got at the beach. This is pretty nice. These are pretty large. If you look at my hand, it's pretty big. Pretty big shells. Yes, that's what this is all about. Shelling and fishing. It's great. Alright folks, that's the campsite. I didn't walk through everything, but I'll try to drive through other areas and stitch the video together if I get a chance.
Dad! Dad!
Wait.
It's smelling your chicken! Oh my god. Did you know that it can run very fast?
No, it's not very fast.
Oh my god.
That's what I said 30
Okay, over there, hon. Take it to Daddy.
Take a video.
Dad, so they're waiting for him.
Well, yeah, he's way over there.
Dad, it can run very
He's
fast.
right there.
It's smelling your
But
chicken.
he's literally looking at you.
Yeah. See, that's the reason why you don't
You don't feed them. That's what people.
Because he smelled the...
Okay, so there's that fish cleaning center right there, and right next to it is a nice wash area. It's an outdoor area, but it does give you privacy, as you can see. It's really nice. It's kind of yes, exactly. It's kind of a rinse-off area. Here's a little closer look at it. Pretty nice. As you leave the Blue Crab Loop, you have some offices, and of course the park office where they sell ice and things like that is to the left, the park headquarters. But right now it is cold. It is not being manned. It is closed. What I love about this park is it's gone touchless in the sense that you don't have to get off of the car. It has a weight on the bottom, which you might be able to see at the front of the car, that when you press with your car as you go over it, it opens the gate. But then at the entrance, you have a keypad that you're supposed to punch in the number, and that will allow you to go inside. So pretty nice setup. When there's no park ranger there for the feed booth, that's when they activate that system. Now to Port Arthur.
And that's where the ranger lives.
Yes, and the ranger in charge lives there. Here is the entrance that I'm talking about. Now that'll open once we drive by, but as you go here to the left, you see this is spot number 1 on the right side. There's the restroom area that I showed you. That's spot number 2 here on the right, this first little loop with a bench. On the left you see spot number, I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. That's spot number 2 to the right. Spot number 12 to the left with the truck and the SUV. This pop-up camper here to the right is camp number 4. That's this one over here. Number 4. Then you have number 5 right there. Go ahead and move this over. You can see number 11. The little casita. Alright, this number 5 right here is right next to number 6, as you can see. So if there's a family or friends, you want 5 and 6. As I come to the right over here, that's number 7. That's one of the ones that has the most room. Number 7 and number 8 have a lot of room. You're also by a marsh, and behind the marsh there is some water. And here there's another one here by the pop-up camper. It's another very nice number 8. And of course from number 8 there is a straight walk right into where the beach is. So you can see the beach is back here. There's a driveway right there. You can drive right up into the beach. You can actually see the first trash can past the stop sign to the right. This is number 9. right here. To our left, you're going to see number 10. Oh, actually number 15. My apologies. Those middle ones are different. Number right, over here to the right, you have number 10. This one's pretty interesting. I'm actually going to back up a little bit. This one over here is pretty interesting because number 10 actually backs into, there's a very nice little water area right there. So if you like crabbing from your campsite, I suppose number 10 is good. You can throw the chicken pretty far. To the left over here in the middle, you have number 5 again. Here's number 3, number 11. We've already seen the casita, and that pretty much is the extent of the parks. There's 15 sites. All right, so I'm backing out of my site, which is number 4, which I hear is floody whenever it rains because all the rain goes down, especially number 3 because there's kind of a slope down. And if you probably can't tell from the video, but the sites on the right are just slightly higher than the sites on the left. So slide number 12, slide number 11, number 13, those are the best ones to get on the right side because they're a little higher, but also that puts you right next to water. So if you're afraid of crocodiles or hogs coming in to, you know, drink a little water, they say that they come in overnight. Is that right? Overnight or at dusk? Dusk and dawn. Johan said he saw a crocodile.
Here?
Did you just see a crocodile? This is right behind the... Oh, you can see some stuff moving around right there, but I think that's... Those are the ducks that went underwater. This looks like a good area to crab right here. Right behind the... Yeah, there are crocodiles, so you do have to watch out. It's a pretty large little lagoon. There's a park headquarters. And that's an extra trailer. I guess that's also park headquarters. Maybe to social distance, they break it down. And we're about to exit. That could be very much like the park host or whatnot. And there's the little booth, and here's the weight gate that I was talking about. Across the street, you see that the tall building over there at the back. Across the street, that's the ranger that's in charge of the whole, I guess, this whole nature area. He lives there, according to the park official that let us in. And of course, once you get out to this area here, you'll notice that it shows how to get to Port Arthur and Galveston.
This is a dead end to the left.
It's a dead end to the left, yes. I'm sure there's beach access over there somewhere. As you go straight here, this is pretty interesting because you start off at 55 and the next sign will be 75. So wherever you're going, you can get there pretty quickly thanks to the speed limit being so generous.